Your news on the go.
Multiple fire departments spending hours battling a fire in the town of Constantia overnight.
The call first went out just after 8 last night along the 1400 block of State Route 49. Crews didn't clear the scene till about 2 this morning. The Constantia fire chief says there's also a chiropractor office in the building. He said one woman was home at the time. She was able to make it out safely, so too her pets.
Upstate and Crouse hospitals calling off their planned merger. Upstate's president sending a letter to staff calling it the right idea but the wrong time. The hospital is now entering an affiliation agreement but will remain separate.
The man who killed 10 people and critically injured 3 others at the Tops grocery store in Buffalo. This morning he is in federal custody. It comes a day after Peyton Gendron appeared in court to face federal charges. He was released to the U.S. Marshals and will remain in their custody as the case continues. As of this morning, he is being held at the Livingston County Jail. He'll be back in court next month.
The Oswego County District Attorney telling News Channel 9 Lisa Waldron is scheduled to be in court later this morning, specifically for what's called a Huntley hearing. That's where police statements will be reviewed to decide if they were lawfully obtained. Waldron is accused of abuse and neglect of her son, 17-year-old Jordan Brooks. He died in May of 2021. Her husband, Anthony, is also facing charges in her son's murder. His trial is scheduled for April.
Karen Eames, the wife of a former Onondaga County Sheriff's deputy who shot and killed himself after shooting and killing their son and family dog, expected back in court. If convicted, a doctor will review her condition to decide if she can handle prison time due to her injuries. Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick says prosecution and defense have agreed on an independent physician. Eames' attorney tells News Channel 9 she maintains her position of not guilty.
A Syracuse man was arrested after TSA workers found a loaded handgun in his carry-on bag. The man was going through a security checkpoint at the time. He claims he grabbed the wrong bag, although the gun was in the bag with a laptop he owns. There's no word on charges.
After no less than 3 rescue operations on Oneida Lake, including this one involving the Onondaga County Sheriff's Office Air 1 helicopter, fire departments have this message: stay off the ice. It's just not thick enough, and recent warm weather hasn't helped either. While everyone was fine after each call, it takes a lot of resources to pull off these rescues.
The Central New York Boat Show is back with more than 400 new models. This year, it's also devoting a space to used boats. The show is at the fairgrounds on the Expo Center and the exhibit building. It goes through Sunday. Admission for adults is $10. This is the boat show's first year back since the pandemic, and so is the massive inventory.
SU women's basketball team looking to get back to 500 in conference play with a win last night, taking on 24th ranked Florida State. The Noles end the game on an 11-0 run. Syracuse hangs tough, but the Cuse fall 78-65, dropping SU to 16-11 on the season.